just going to do a blabbermouth video again of me talking. Um, I have a Honda over there, which I'm waiting for. I have one part. Actually, I have a. I have most parts that I could put the front end on, but I'm not sure if I want to see because I have a dilemma here. I'm working on my shed next week, and if I get the shed going, I could take this bike and put it in the shed for now and have more space. Or I can take the front end off of that because it's my problem is I come here a couple hours. They do videos and I leave. I work on stuff and come back. So if I jack this up and put it on blocks and take the front end off, I can't move anything in here. Everything's stuck where it is. Or I can find a way to move it out of here, but it's basically stuck there. So I'm wondering, like, should I take the front end off and put the whole new front forks on, put the new thing and try to figure out how to get it going? Or should I wait for the next batch of all the powder coat stuff and just put it all together then? I have almost all new bolts for it. New wires. The whole front end screwed up in this, and I would like to take it off. My problem is if I take it off, I feel like if I wait 2 weeks, I'm never gonna remember how to put it back together. And I know if I make a video of it, I could sit there and watch the video. But I've made some videos. I had to go back and put it together, and I'm just like, I should have recorded this angle. I should have did this angle. So I'm like, and I don't know. I don't know what I should do, or I should take the damn bike out and ride it. I don't know. But it's getting this close to getting put back together. This bike I'm not stripping yet. I'm waiting to put those two back together. I have what do you call it? I think I'm missing 2 O-rings. I figured out I went on, if you go on Partzilla, thanks to Preston Fraser of what is it? This Old Trike. If you watch his videos on here, he has some really good videos. I am in nowhere near his league. He has tons of bikes, excellent channel. Seems like a really nice guy. I don't know him, but amazing stuff. I was watching, and I noticed if you go on Partzilla, you can buy most of the bolts for this bike, the 3-wheelers. So, and if you want a nice shiny bike, there's no reason why I have to put any of the nice bolts on these things. But I figure I painted the frame. I got the front rack powder coated. I have the front headlight cage powder coated. There's a rack out there that I am getting sandblasted that I'm going to do a little bit of work and send it back to them, get powder coated. This rack's going to come off and get powder coated. The triple tree's been repowder coated. The metal plate on the triple tree's been repowder coated. Every little thing that I get, the frame, even the skid plate, including the rear swing arm. There's not much. There's about 3 or 4 pieces of the rear swing arm, the frame, the rear rack, the front rack. There's about 5 or 6 rack and a headlight cage, and that's pretty much it. And then you get the seat thing. So I have all the parts for that. This is an 87. It's a little more rare than 86. I like the 86, but this one feels like you drive it and it feels like it goes faster than the 85. That's all I know. So. With that said, I just want all the parts. I want to put it together. And I think I calculated for my arm's itchy, for the whole rear end, just whatever bolts are available and all the little thingamabobs that are still available. It's about $140. The front end, it cost me I think $80 for whatever was available. The frame, there's multiple bolts available for the frame. Most of the rack bolts I think are still available. There's tons of shit available. So I'm just trying to figure out, and I know you're probably watching my videos like, yeah, he's never finished anything. Well, it's just a waiting game for me. It's not a big rush, kids' clothes my kids' clothes and my kids' food are more important than his bike, but I do budget in my little budget here to buy stuff. So, and I'm waiting for once I get the rear subframe back and all the pieces, I'm going to put it on the bench, put a rubber mat, and figure it all out, and then put it on there. And then and only then, I'm going to put it over there. I have the nickel plating kit. I'm going to nickel plate some of the bolts because there's some pivot bolts. I think they're supposed to be zinc plated, but I'm going to nickel plate them because I don't really care. Apparently nickel plating is better than zinc. That's what I was told. Tell me if it's true. I don't know. So I'm going to nickel plate some bolts. I bought a few things. I have the, and then once I get that bike done, I will pretty much probably be a seasoned veteran in putting a bike back together. It'll make the other one easier to put back together and make this one together. The only thing I'm not good at is tearing apart engines. And at some point, I'm going to take that ugly piece of shit engine over there, and I'm going to put it on my bench, and I'm going to somehow bolt it down and get it to start on my bench. Will it work? I have no idea. I want to figure out how to take the two side covers off, put it and change it, put it back together. So I bought a shitbox bike for parts, and that engine apparently smokes. Actually, it was running. It was a running engine. So maybe I could put the wiring harness on it and get it running. It was a Franken bike. If you've seen one of my older videos, the bike literally was a Frankenstein bike. There was a ATC 250 with a 200. The front end was different. The rear thing was held together by chicken wire. There was the wrong bolts. There was wood screws on it. And the fenders were off of... actually, the fenders were off of 200 ATC 200. I realized it because when I took them off, they actually almost fit on this 200, this no-letter 200 I have here in 1982. So, that's my rant for today. That little piece of whatever. And also, before you forget, don't forget to like, subscribe, and always remember this. It's true. It is true. Thanks for watching. Click some buttons and check out some other videos. Thanks for watching.